Ninth class physics, chapter 1, motion. In the previous video, you have learnt about uniform motion, non-uniform motion and uniform circular motion. Today you are going to learn about a new topic, Nana, and that is acceleration. Acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity with time. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time taken. SI unit for acceleration is acceleration meter per second square. Velocity is meter per second. It is defined as the reduction in speed or rate. What is that? That is deceleration. అంటే స్పీడ్ టైంతో పాటు పెరుగుతూ వెళ్తూ ఉంటే దట్ ఈస్ యాక్సలరేషన్. స్పీడ్ టైంతో పాటు తగ్గుతూ వస్తూ ఉంటే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ డీసెలరేషన్. సో టుడే యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు లెర్న్ అబౌట్ యాక్సలరేషన్ అండ్ డీసెలరేషన్ అన్న. Let us see what is acceleration through few examples. Now see this image, amma. Now you set up an inclined plane, okay, and the position of the ball will change along with the respect of time. Means here at 0 seconds it is here, 1 second it is here, 2 seconds it is here, and 3 seconds it is here. So now do you observe this green dot falling down, Nana? Imagine that as a ball which you have left on an inclined plane, and when you see from the top it comes down, its speed increases. So we observe that when the ball moves downwards on the inclined plane, its speed increases, and this is an example of acceleration. అంటే పైనుంచి కిందకు వచ్చేటప్పుడు స్పీడ్ పెరుగుతూ వస్తుంది. So that is an example for acceleration. Okay, now let us move forward. ఇదే బాల్ ని if you push the same ball from down to bottom, if you push the same ball from down to bottom, here there will be lot of speed, but as it reaches to the top, the speed reduces. So now when you push the ball till it acquires a certain speed and release it with the speed from the bottom of the incline to the top of the incline, we observe that the speed of the ball gradually decreases by the time it reaches to the zero position of the certain height on the inclined plane. This is an example for deceleration. అంటే పైనుంచి కిందకు వచ్చేదేమో పైనుంచి కిందకి దిగేటప్పుడు స్పీడ్ పెరుగుతూ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, కింద నుంచి పైకి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు స్పీడ్ తగ్గుతూ వెళ్తుంది. సో పెరగటం అన్నది యాక్సలరేషన్, తగ్గటం అన్నది డీసెలరేషన్. ఓకేమ్మా? Now here you are going to learn about acceleration and uniform acceleration, amma. Now see this image. This is a freely falling body. Okay, this is the ball, right? Take a ball and release it at from some height. Release it from some height. Starting time you have to take it as 0 seconds because at starting the time inka move avలేదు kada ball, so time is 0 seconds. Okay, the position of the ball will change respectively. The position అంటే పైనుంచి ఇలా కిందకి డ్రాప్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది కదా as you leave the ball at the top, right? We observe that when the ball moves downwards, its speed increases gradually. So this free falling body is in acceleration. Which is in acceleration? The ball is in acceleration. So since the speed is increasing, we are telling it as acceleration. Okay, Nana? But in acceleration, there is an uniform acceleration. What is that? Uniform acceleration ante you observe here equal intervals of time. Means 0 seconds to 5 seconds, 5 seconds to 10 seconds, 0.5 seconds, 0.5 seconds to 1 second, 1 second to 1.5 seconds, 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds. But at 0 seconds to 0.5 seconds, if it goes to 0.5 meters, from 0.5 seconds to 1 second, it will go to 1.0 meters. అంటే ప్రతి 5 seconds కి 0.5 seconds కి ప్రతి 0.5 meters అది డిస్టెన్స్ కవర్ చేస్తుంది బాల్. అలా అని 0.5 seconds నుంచి 1 second వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత అది 15 meters డిస్టెన్స్ ని కవర్ చేయట్లా, మళ్ళీ 0.5 meters డిస్టెన్స్ ని కవర్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే ఈక్వల్ ఇంటర్వెల్ ఆఫ్ టైం అండ్ ఈక్వల్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ covered in that equal interval of the time. So this type of acceleration is called uniform acceleration. From this example, you will see that the body increased a distance of 0.5 meters for every 5 seconds. And that 0.5 meters for every 5 seconds is the same. It is not changing to 0.7 meters or 0.8 meters. So since it is going in the same distance and the same time and same distance is being covered by the body in the same interval period of time, this is called uniform acceleration. అంటే ఒక యూనిఫామ్ గా వెళ్తుంది, ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు వెళ్ళట్లేదు అది. ఓకే, సో this type of acceleration is called uniform acceleration. The body increased a distance of 0.5 meters for every 5 seconds, means equal changes of velocity occurs in equal intervals of time. Equal change of velocity in equal intervals of time, that is uniform acceleration. Okay ma? Now the same ball you throw it vertically upward. The same ball you throw it vertically upward. Then we observe that the speed of the ball gradually decreases when it reaches the zero at the certain height. అంటే బాల్ ఇక్కడి నుంచి మనం పైకి షూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు by the time it reaches this point, its speed will decrease. Okay, so now this ball is in deceleration. There is no acceleration here, only deceleration. Best examples for acceleration and deceleration, amma. Whenever you go to a railway station, you see any train that is coming inside the railway station, it is deceleration, because speed ga vachi slow ga agipotundi. Okay, and you see in the same railway station any train leaving the station to go to another station, స్లోగా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి స్పీడ్గా వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సో దట్ గోయింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ స్లో టు స్పీడ్ ఈజ్ యాక్సలరేషన్ అండ్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ స్పీడ్ టు స్లో ఈజ్ deceleration. Okay nana, so by this I suppose you have understood very clearly what is deceleration, what is acceleration, and you must have also understood what is uniform acceleration. Okay, now you must remember few important things nana. Few equations of uniform accelerated motion. These are few equations of uniform accelerated motion. But uniform acceleration, as I have told you, equal changes of velocity occurs in equal intervals of time. Okay, consider the motion of an object along the straight line with constant acceleration. Consider the motion of an object along the straight line with constant acceleration. Then what do we say? ఇనీషియల్ వెలాసిటీ. వాట్ ఈజ్ ఇనీషియల్ వెలాసిటీ అమ్మా? అంటే ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మూవ్ అవటానికి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఉన్న వెలాసిటీని మనం ఇనీషియల్ వెలాసిటీ అంటాం. దాన్ని మనం యూతో డినోట్ చేస్తాం అండ్ వి టేక్ ఇట్ యాజ్ m per meter per second. వాట్ డు వి సే? మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్. నౌ కైండ్లీ రిమెంబర్ దీస్ headings nana, because these headings are very important for you for the further lesson. Okay, next, time taken for traveling is denoted by t, and since it is time we use seconds. Okay, time taken for traveling by the object from one place to the another place, the total time whatever it is denoted by small letter t. Okay, and we take it in seconds nana. Next, distance traveled by the body. డిస్టెన్స్ అంటే ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఇంకో ప్లేస్కి ఎంత టైంలో అది ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ట్రావెల్ చేస్తుంది అన్నదాన్ని మనం ఎస్ అనే ఆల్ఫాబెట్తో డినోట్ చేస్తాం అండ్ వి టేక్ ఇట్ ఇన్ మీటర్స్. బట్ హియర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ వన్ స్మాల్ థింగ్. వెన్ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ ఏ హారిజాంటల్ వే యూ సే ఇట్ ఎస్. ఓకే, బట్ వెన్ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ ఏ వర్టికల్ వే వీ టేక్ డిస్టెన్స్ as h. Okay, that time this s becomes h, but when it is in a horizontal plane then we take it as s, and it is taken in meters nana. It is taken in meters. Okay, now what is final velocity? Final velocity means initial velocity స్టార్ట్ అయిన దగ్గర నుంచి ఫైనల్ డిస్టెన్స్ కి చేరేటప్పుడు తీసుకున్న స్పీడ్ ని మనం ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ is denoted with v అమ్మ. ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ is denoted with v, and we use వెలాసిటీని మనం ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం? v by time taken. ఓకే, by time. సో డిస్టెన్స్ by time. వెలాసిటీని మనం డిస్టెన్స్ బై టైం అంటాం. ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీని మనం క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు we take v is equal to distance by time. Okay, that's why here distance, what are you taking, Nana? Meter, so m. Okay, and time, how do we represent, Nana? Seconds. So final velocity v is equal to m by seconds. Okay, now when we calculate initial velocity also we say meter per second, and when we calculate final velocity also we say meter per second. Okay, so next యాక్సిలరేషన్ ఎలా క్యాల్కులేట్ చేస్తాం? a is equal to meter by second square. మరి ఇక్కడ second square why it has come, let us see. Acceleration means change of velocity by time, no Nana? Okay, so acceleration means change of velocity by time, right? ఇప్పుడు చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ వెలాసిటీ అంటే వెలాసిటీని మనం ఎలా క్యాల్కులేట్ చేస్తాం? మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్. ఓకే, సో యాక్సలరేషన్ ఎలా క్యాల్కులేట్ చేస్తాం? యాక్సలరేషన్ అంటే చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ వెలాసిటీ బై టైం. ఓకే, టైం అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? సెకండే కదా, రైట్? సో a is equal to this meter is here, okay, by 2 seconds. So second square, దీన్ని డబుల్ చేస్తాం. సో this second and that second together will become second square, Nana. So acceleration is a is equal to meter by second square. Okay, right. Now let us go little further. Now here you have learned the important things which you are supposed to remember to derive few equations of uniform accelerated motion. Now what are those derivations that we are going to see further? Okay, Nana? And these derivations are very important for your junior inter also. So kindly try to understand them and put them in your brain nicely now only, so that will become comfortable for you when you go for your higher classes. Okay, now derive v is equal to u plus at. What is v? V is velocity, u is velocity, u is v is final velocity, and u is initial velocity, and a is acceleration, and t is time. So here we are going to prove that v final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration plus time. This is what we are going to derive now. Consider the motion of an object along the straight line with constant acceleration. The body is in uniform acceleration. I told you, no, uniform acceleration means going in equal distances at equal intervals of time. Now what is the formula for acceleration? Change of velocity by time taken. Change for velocity by time taken. So a is equal to delta v by delta t is equal to constant. Now why are we saying delta? Delta means because there are minute changes in the time, minute changes of time intervals jarugutundi kabatti danni delta tho represent cheస్తారు science lo. Okay, so acceleration is equal to delta v by delta t is equal to constant. Okay, now acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity by time taken. Final velocity minus initial velocity by time taken. So a is equal to v minus u by t. ఇది ఎలా వస్తుందో చూద్దాం. ఓకే, సో a is final velocity. Final velocity means v, Nana. ఓకే, ఇనిషియల్ వెలాసిటీని దేంతో రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాం? u తో, అండ్ టైం టేకెన్ t తో. సో a is equal to v minus u by t. ఓకే, now at is equal to v minus t. ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుందంటే a is equal to v minus u by t. Okay, this t is cross multiplied. Okay, then it becomes at is equal to v minus u. Okay, ma? Now, u plus at is equal to v. This one, this u, when it comes this side, it becomes minus becomes plus. Okay, so plus at is equal to v అవుతుంది, because this u is being sent to the left hand side. So u plus at is equal to v. So v ఇటున్న అటున్న v is equal to u plus at. v is equal to u plus at. So this is the derivation, v is equal to u plus at, nana. So here you have to remember one thing, nana. Since we are taking the calculation for final velocity, u is being brought this side. u is being brought to the left hand side. And minus ఎప్పుడైనా opposite direction కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, plus అవుతుంది. Okay, so that's why here minus, instead of minus there is plus amma. Okay, so v final velocity is equal to u plus at. Okay, nana? Right. Now let us go further for the next derivation. So now we are going to derive the next equation, nana. S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now the acceleration of the body is constant, nana. Average velocity మనం ఎలా calculate చేస్తాం, final velocity plus initial velocity divided by 2. That means average velocity is equal to, final velocity is represented by v, no nana, and initial velocity is represented by u, that is divided by 2. This is how you get v plus u by 2. And this is the first step. Average velocity according to our lesson is also calculated as displacement by time taken, that is s by t. Okay, so taking 1 and 2 together, from 1 and 2, v plus u by 2 is equal to s by t. So v plus u by 2 is equal to s by t. So v plus u by 2 is equal to s by t, because with both the calculations you can take average velocity. So that means both are one and the same. So v plus u by 2 is equal to s by t. Now when we substitute v is equal to u plus at. In the previous derivation I told you, nana, v is equal to u plus at. Okay, so v u plus at plus, here see v plus u by 2, no. So this v is u plus at, here u plus at. Okay, plus u by 2 is equal to s by t. సో ఈ v బదులు మనకేమొచ్చింది ఇక్కడ u plus at వచ్చింది. ఓకే, ఈ u plus at ఎందుకు వచ్చింది, ఇంతకు మీకు డెరివేషన్ మనం చేసాం కదా, v is equal to u plus at. సో ఆ v బదులు మనం ఇక్కడ u plus at పెట్టాం, ప్లస్ u by 2 plus u, this u is this u. Okay, by 2 is equal to s by t. సో ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని u's ఉన్నాయి నాన్న, 2 u's ఉన్నాయి. సో 2u plus at by 2 is equal to s by t. 2u plus at by 2 is equal to s by t. ఓకే, సో ఈ 2ని ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ కామన్ గా రెండిటికి 2 ఉంది కదమ్మా, ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చేసాం, 2u plus at by 2 is equal to s by t అన్నాం, అవునా. Now this u2 is common for both. Okay, now we are going to split them and you get 2u by 2 plus at by 2. అంటే 2u by 2 plus at by 2 is equal to s by t. Okay. Next, ut plus half at square is equal to s. How did this come? Okay. This we will see. E2 cancel అవుతుంది. Okay. Now u plus at by 2 is equal to s by t అయింది. ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు ఈ t మనం క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లై ఇటు వెళ్తుంది. సో u plus at by 2 t is equal to s అయింది. ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ u ఇంటూ t is equal to ut. ఓకే. ప్లస్ at a 2 కదా, 2t స్క్వేర్ వస్తుంది. టీ స్క్వేర్ ఈ టీ క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లై చేస్తాం కదమ్మా, సో టీ వస్తుంది. సో ఏటీ స్క్వేర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎస్. ఓకే. సో ఎస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు యూటీ ప్లస్ the denominator 2 will become half. Okay. at square is equal to s nana. Okay. So this is how we get s is equal to ut plus half at. So s is equal to ut plus half at square. This is how we get the derivation for s is equal to ut plus half at square nana. Now let us derive the third one. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square is final velocity, u square is initial velocity, and 2 is 2, a is acceleration, s is distance. Okay. From first equation you get v is equal to u plus at. v minus u is equal to at. అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ ఉన్నది ఇటు లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుద్దమ్మా, మైనస్ అవుతుంది. సో v minus u is equal to at. సో t is equal to v minus u by a. v minus u by a. Okay. Now we know that v plus u by 2 is equal to s by t. In the previous derivations you have learned that. So now v plus u by 2 into t is equal to s, because this t is coming this side, cross multiplied. Okay. So v plus u by 2 into t is equal to s. Substitute the value of t. T means v minus u by a. Okay. T means v minus u by a. Now what is v? V is u, v minus u by a. T is equal to v plus u by 2 into v minus u by a is equal to s. అంటే v plus u by 2 into t is equal to s. So v plus u by t. t value ఏంటి నాన్న ఇక్కడ? t value is v minus u by a is equal to s. ఇలా వస్తుంది అన్నమాట. ఓకే. సో v plus u into v minus u అంటే ఈ v plus u into v minus u by 2as. Okay. 2as is equal to 2as. Okay. So v plus u into v minus u is equal to 2as. Now how many v's you are having? 2 v's. So v square u square is equal to 2as. You know a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, so here a square, instead of a square it is v square, instead of b square it is u square, and is equal to 2a s. This 2, this a and this s. Okay, so this is how that derivation has been derived, Nana. Now you have to note down few things. If the speed of an object increases, the direction of the velocity and acceleration are one and the same. If the speed of an object increases, the direction of the velocity and acceleration are one and the same. Example, free falling body. And if the speed of an object decreases, the direction of velocity and acceleration are in the opposite direction. In such case, at a certain instant, the speed becomes zero. That means when you throw the ball from down to up. Care must be taken to remember the following points while we are using equations of motion. Now, if it is a straight line, the quantities measured to the right, that is right side, they are taken as positive quantities. Those which are measured in the left side, they are taken as negative quantities. Okay, expressing the displacement with proper sign is very important, Nana. Means displacement and distance. Displacement is positive while measured along the positive direction, and negative while measured along the negative direction. For example, if it is going in this direction, you must write 1 minus 1 meters, and if it is going in this direction, you must write plus 1 meters. Okay, so this is very important. So you have to remember one thing, Nana. When an object is going in the same direction and velocity, the acceleration are one and the same. Speed ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది దాంట్లో, acceleration పెరుగుతుంది. బాడీ ఒకే డైరెక్షన్ అంటే డైరెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ వెలాసిటీ అండ్ యాక్సలరేషన్ ఆర్ వన్ అండ్ ద సేమ్, అంటే సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ లో వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఇట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ దట్ ద యాక్సలరేషన్ అండ్ వెలాసిటీ ఆర్ వన్ అండ్ ద సేమ్. ఫ్రీ ఫాలింగ్ బాడీ అనుకోనా, పైనుంచి కింద పడేసేటప్పుడు యాక్సలరేషన్ అదే స్పీడ్ లో ఉంటుంది, వెలాసిటీ కూడా అదే స్పీడ్ లో ఉంటుంది, డైరెక్షన్ కూడా అదే స్పీడ్ లో ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఇఫ్ యు గో ఇన్ ద వర్టికల్లీ అప్వర్డ్ డైరెక్షన్, హియర్ ద డైరెక్షన్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ ద ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ టు ద velocity and acceleration. So at that time the speed becomes zero, amma. And remember that this side, right side, it is positive and left side it is negative. This is very important. Now let us do one small lab activity, Nana. To find the acceleration and velocity of an object moving on an inclined track, to draw the graph between the distance and time. What are the requirements? Glass marbles, identical books, digital clock, long plastic tube and steel plate. These are the materials we require. Okay. Now procedure. Take a long plastic tube, Nana, and it should be really 200 centimeters. Okay. Cut it into half. అంటే మిడిల్ లో కట్ చేసేయండి. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఒక మనకి జారుడు బండలాగా ఒక చిన్న పైప్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో when you keep that pipe here on the books, you must keep it in an inclined position. In an inclined position. Okay, and use the tube parts as tracks and mark the readings on the track as 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters, 30 centimeters అని మీరు ఆ ట్యూబ్ మీద మార్కింగ్ చేసుకోండి. మార్కింగ్ చేసిన తర్వాత place the tube on the heap of books. See, this is the books, so as to raise the height. So on this height, when you keep the tube will go down, and here there will be one plastic plate. Okay, steel plate, steel plate. Keep a steel plate on the floor at the bottom of the track, so that when we release the marble, the marble through the pipe will go directly into the steel plate. So this is the arrangement you have to do when you are doing the experiment. Now let us see the procedure. Before that, consider the reading at the bottom of the track is 0. Means ikkada bottom lo 0 anamata reading. Okay. Next, take the marble having enough size to travel in the track freely. The marble should travel very easily in the track. Gettiga ante the size must be small than the pipe. Okay. And now release the marble from a certain distance, say 40 centimeters. Okay. And start the digital clock when the marble is released. It moves down on the track and strikes the steel plate. Then you have to stop the digital clock when the sound is produced. Now, repeat the same experiment for the same 2 to 3 times and note the values of times in the below table. మనం సేమ్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ సేమ్ డిస్టెన్స్తో చేసిన కొంచెం కొంచెం మైల్డ్ చేంజెస్ అన్నవి ఉంటాయి నాన్న. ఓకే, సో when you take distance t1, t2, t3 is the time. Okay, and t is equal to t1 plus t2 plus t3 by divided by 3 times చేసాం కాబట్టి 3, అదే 2 times చేస్తే divided by 2. Then you get the acceleration a is equal to 2s by t square. A is equal to 2s by t square. ఇక్కడ 2s అంటే ఎంత, 40 centimeters. 2 into 40 by ఈ టీకి వచ్చే యావరేజ్ టైం ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని స్క్వేర్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో లైక్ దట్ యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ అండ్ యూ గెట్ టు నో ద యాక్సలరేషన్, వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ద యాక్సలరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద మార్బుల్. ఓకే అమ్మా. నౌ ఫైండ్ ద యావరేజ్ టైం, దట్ ఈస్ యాక్సలరేషన్. ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ ట్రయల్ ఇట్ గివ్స్ యాక్సలరేషన్. Draw the distance and time ST graph for the above values in the table and find the slope. The values found in this experiment are approximately one and the same. Pedda changes emi undav. Okay. Draw the distance and time ST graph for the above values in the table. Find the slope. Okay. So ee table lo ikkademo meer time mention chestaru, ikkademo distance mention chestaru. Okay. And what do you observe is the slope of the graph is increased when the acceleration also increases. The slope of the graph increases means it goes like this. Okay, when the acceleration increases. But the slope of the graph decreases when the acceleration decreases. When the acceleration decreases, the slope of the graph also will go like this and it will come down. Okay, so this you are supposed to remember very nicely, because acceleration, when acceleration increases, the slope of the graph increases. When the acceleration decreases, then the slope of the graph decreases. Okay, this we are telling you just as a point, Nana. This is not according to the experiment what we have showed you in the previous slide. And according to that experiment we are not telling you. This is actually a basic information being given to you. Okay, now in the next class you would be learning about. So with this the lesson motion is completed, Nana, and in the next class we are going to go for the second lesson. Now in this you have to do one thing, that is there are improved learning sums in your material. Improved learning sums in your material. You kindly practice those sums, and you have any doubts you call up to Miss, she'll explain it to you. Okay, and there are few sums in the textbook which you have to do it along with your teacher's guidance. So when you come back to school, then we would be explaining those sums in the class, Nana, face to face. Okay, so only improved learning sums you practice at your house. Okay ma, thank you, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe, and please study. You have very little time. Okay.